Hey everybody, Manannan here. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Conclave. Last episode, I got annoyed with my council essentially because I want to empower. I want to get to max council, max tribal, sorry, so that I can become a merchant republic. But the council voted against it. Well, that's annoying, to be honest. So I'm just going to try again. I was looking into the council mechanics and what makes someone like a loyalist or pragmatist or anything like that. And surprisingly enough, it's down to their traits. And it's still possible. And their opinion of you. If they like you a lot before they're councillor, they tend to be like pragmatist or loyalist. And I killed this guy, which is great, because he was trying to fabricate a claim. Obviously, zealots generally are, yep, the bishops in your realm. No surprise there. And say someone's content, they're more likely to be a loyalist. If they're a friend, they tend to be a loyalist. Malcontents, rivals, very low opinions, that sort of stuff. So I've got too many zealots essentially in my court. I'm not sure. Yeah, she's zealous. So that means obviously she's a zealot. So I may need to reconfigure slightly. I'm going to make my focus on thrift, so he is hopefully a better steward. And we're going to replace someone like my wife. There's no one I want to put in command. I'm going to have a bit of a splurge on Holy Man. Why can I not do... okay. So I'm going to do this. It's only a tiny amount because my income is so low. But it's still a decent amount for me right now. So we are going to replace this guy who's ambitious with this guy who is not. And my wife... with... no, we're gonna... let's just have a look at the council now. I have 4 zealots now instead of that. Zealots tend to what? They might oppose wars against other targets. If it's possible for me to... like, if there's a crusade or something, they might not want me to attack some random Catholic guy. So, I mean, that makes sense. That's fine. Whether or not I'll be able to use them, they'll be able to get them on board, perhaps. Maybe I can get a favour from some of them. He's a glory hound. What do glory hounds hate? Prefers a strong and centralised realm. So he's going to say yes, I'd imagine. I've got so many things here. Buy a favour from him. So I'll get him to vote for me the way I want him to. Is it already gone? Is that already fired? Okay, no, he has to accept it. Cool. And I'm going to get my wife as well. Buy a favour. She will... conflicting interests. What are our conflicting interests? I mean, I know sexually we've got conflicting interests, but whatever. You... no... if I gave you a gift, maybe? And then try to buy a favour? No, it's still no. Okay. What about my marshal? He does not like me very much at all. Buy a favour. Request council support. He says no. Of course, I don't have to pay them. Request count. Can I not request council support on this guy? He's not already influenced by favour. So because he's got a favour. Yes, he's got a favour for my wife. So he will follow her, and he will follow me. So as long as I get Bran, request council support, you will owe him a favour if he votes for me. I will support you on the council. Lovely stuff. Good to hear. So we are going to try and get medium tribal authority through. Except we can't. Because he's rejected the law. Are you kidding? See, why didn't it tell me that before? It said you can change a law. You'd think it would specify. But whatever. We're going to try and... can we abolish the council? Has the law empowered council? What is this? Well, it's not tribal. Okay, I can't be tribal. So tribal, they're always powerful. So I can't do anything for about 9 more years, which is a bit annoying. So I might as well look outwards, see if there's anyone I can conquer. Or make a vassal, or make a tribute. Make him disappear. Because it's cheaper than trying to bribe. Yes, cool. So, I might be able to attack this guy. Do I have any pacts of my own? The Earl of Lute. Shall we form an alliance, my friend? A Welshman living. What? You have a count on you have a claim on Teviotdale, do you? What do you also hold? Loot there. Okay. I don't think he'll help me against his liege. That would obviously be treason for him. But it's good to know in case I attack anyone else. In fact, I might do that just so I can use that ally I've just got. So if I attacked this guy, made him a tribute. Although, is there anyone I can fabricate a claim on? Let's have a look. I've got a terrible Chancellor, but he might still get me something. Let's have a look at duchies. Ulster's pretty good, but a bit big, so I'd have to put a lot of effort into taking that. However, Gwynedd, or maybe even Cornwall, it's quite far away. They're in a coalition against West Francia. Good for them. Yeah, I'm going to go for Gwynedd, I think. Go back to the Welsh homeland. So try and get a claim on this. Even just a claim on one of them would be enough. He's got an alliance with the Petty King of Essex. Essex, it doesn't control most of it. Mercia controls most of his land, to be fair. But it's not something to just ignore. Middlesex is one of the most powerful counties in the game. And he controls it. Possibly going to be something I need to keep an eye on. But let's just have a look at the world. Africa is apparently... Why are you not... Is there a dynasty already in command of... Oh, they control Egypt. That's why. So the name has gone to Egypt instead of them. Whoa! Abbasid Revolt. What is this? Increased council power. That's... Yeah, they're everywhere. The Umayyads have not actually formed Hispania yet, which is a bit unusual. Maybe because he hasn't decided to... No, he's got two kingdoms. I have no idea why he hasn't done that. That's going to turn yellow at some point, I guarantee it. He wants help with an extortionist. I'll help you. You really don't like me, do you? Yeah, I'm your friend. But, you know, I'm also a tyrant. Get rid of lunatic. So I gain the diplomacy. I want to gain proud, I think. I did not gain proud. That's not the end of the world. Any other laws I can change? No. Oh, I can up my thing to revoke title, just to allow me to. And who is supporters, opponents? So, not yet voted. Send you a gift. Award honorary title. Master of the Hunt. My wife can also be the designated regent. Come on. Just allow me this. Let me do something. Wow. So it's, could be a draw, but I would win that. It should be ideal. They've rejected. Well, fuck you too. Ah, well. Councils are annoying at the moment. I don't know how to manipulate them. So they're impassable. And they're holding back progress. And I can't abolish them either because I'm tribal. Although I do, yeah, so if I did have absolute tribal organization, I could get rid of them. But do I want to? Okay, well, either way. That favour was used, I think. Oh, no, apparently not. I still hold a favour. No, I asked him to... Okay, someone's fabricating a claim. Bit irritating. If they could not do that, that would be ideal. You've got a pact with no one. Well, you've got no alliances. I'm going to make you a tribute. I'm going to call in my ally, who I apparently don't have. What happened to you? Are we not allies? Yes, we're allies. So you should have to... Oh, no, you're always in my war. I forget about that. Cool, so we're going to group up there, I think. So he's stated his claim. It's a bit irritating, but whatever. Are you going to come and fight me? Apparently you are. So I'm going to stick... Oh my god, you are awful. Why are you leading troops? Alright, you can go. You can go. You can just go home. One marshal. No. That won't do. You can lead a force. And you can lead a force. Just in case, you know, any of you people who despise me die, I wouldn't lose much sleep over it. So, yeah, we're going to put you in that position. Look at that on the 4th of July. Oh, I should have allowed him to continue to go. Oh well, we'll come down here. We'll gather in Damnunia, just because then I don't need to cross the strait. Although he's going to go and occupy my land. That won't fly. That will not work for me. I don't want to cross a river, cross a crossing though. Where are you going? Where the hell are you going? Why are you down there? Why are you heading to South Wales? Oh, he's going to cross over, apparently. Is that really the best way of doing this? But whatever. Well, they can raid that down if they want. I'm not fussed. I'm going to take his land. I've got 2 bits of land more than him, and I'm more spread out. So I should be able to occupy all his land before he can do that to me. Although he does have bishoprics I need to get through. So it might be close. But still fine. Because eventually he will come and have to face me. I don't think he will... Oh, I've got a claim on Gwynedd. I will happily take that. Thank you very much. Well, we are going to make this guy tribute so he has to join my war. And then we're going to go and attack Gwynedd. We're going to move you over there, though, just in case you can get 2 claims at once. Which would obviously be ideal, because then I can press them both at the same time. What the... Why would you do that? Someone just Someone just tried to attack me. I'm in hills. I've got defensive terrain on my side. Whatever. So we're going to fully occupy this. Great. And then we're going to go around to go fight him. And he's got a river crossing between there and Damnunia. So I'll go up to there. And then cross. So there's no river crossing between us. Although now he's going back to Ulster. I don't really want to... Yeah, I'm going to try and get up there now. Yes, okay. So is that mountains or hilly? I think it's hilly. It is hills. But I have a decent martial score, so I might be able to crush him. I have crushed him. Fantastic news. So we are going to, I suppose, have to chase him down now. Go back to Ulster, crush that army, and that should be enough to win the war, I think. So we'll crush him. 96% war score. Where are you going? Yeah, come over to Ulster. This will be fine for you. We're going to go and attack you now. Thank you for coming to us. And that's the war won. Lovely stuff. So we're gonna make you a tribute. Well done. Welcome to the family. And I'm going to raise my actual family and make you know your duty, which is not at all sexist. So we're going to disband this army and look south. Hello, Gwynedd. Aren't you looking tasty? So I'm 40 years old. I'm going to wait for this claim to fire, I think. I don't want to have to attack more than once. I will actually replace him to have a better chancellor. I mean, ideally, he's going to get a claim on the duchy, because I don't really have the money to create another duchy. Whereas if I could seize it, I don't need to create anything, because I've just usurped it. I mean, then I'm known as the usurper, but... you know, you make do with what you've got. I'm just going to open the blinds, it's getting quite dark. Right, so. Still got a favour. Got technology I can spend. I'm going to put that into military organisation and legalism, I think. Probably ideal. Legalism has such an impact now on what you can and can't do. So it is useful. And I'm going to make my nobles give me more levies. Or at least try for that. Because I won't be able to change, try and press that law again until 806. Anyway, so I've got 5 minutes. 5 years to go before I can do that. If they will even say yes. Come on, it means you have to pay less tax. And there are no feudal vassals. Why would they say no to this? Come on. Rejected! Why? I have no castles in my realm yet. Whose impact is that? Who is that impacting? Why would they do that? If none of them are of the class that's getting affected. Say I've got a council full of nobles, of castle owners, of barons, and I want to change the tax law for burghers. Why would the barons particularly care? That's a bit odd. But either way, let's just have another look at the world, because I'm very interested to see when West Francia... Is it still Charlemagne? It is Charlemagne. I was searching for a lost chalice. I was robbed, apparently. Don't know why I was looking for a chalice and why it meant so much to me, but whatever. So I'm now gaining a little bit of income from my tribute. It's a lovely purple. That's a great colour. I mean, I don't think it matches... I think Byzantium is slightly lighter. I don't know. Not sure. But it's a lovely colour anyway. Okay, I could put... Local peasant runs up to me with panic in his eyes. I came to ask for aid since some of my sheep got killed by wild animals. And now I just need to get out of here. I've already paid a dozen fees and been stuck in a different room for hours with supposed queues, but I saw no one else there. Please help my poor soul. Put Mevasa in prison for this bureaucratic scheme. I'll let his scheme slip by for now. Yeah, I'm going to imprison him. Even though he's my friend, because he does hate me. He can sit in prison for a bit. Until the tyranny modifier leaves him. And I'll replace him with you. Aha! There it is! Wait, no, hang on. Charles the Great has been crowned Emperor. Okay, so they formed Francia and not the Holy Roman Empire. Very interesting. Okay. So does he not... surely he'd have had his war with the Lombards already. Unless he kept his wife. Maybe... Where's Desiredetta? I don't know. Maybe he didn't have kids by her. Oh well. So we're going to have you become a rowdy son. And... basically just sit around, I mean. Until... Wait, no. Where's my... Oh, yes, I wanted to move him there to fabricate claims. But he's now weak and defenceless. And he's no longer got his alliance with Essex, so I'm going to claim Gwynedd. That is what I'm going to do. So we're going to raise up the army. We're going to head to Cumberland. And we're going to sit there until our armies are all combined. Then I'm going to go around and kick the shit out of him. And then we're going to raise... I'm going to call Ulster into the war as well, because why not? He's a tribute. He doesn't have a choice. And if we need to, I'll raise a tribal army, but I shouldn't need to. So he can basically sit there in case they come round. Okay, so Charlemagne the Great has said, well, yes, I want to become Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, but I can't do that without the Pope's approval. And maybe the Pope's expressed an unwillingness to do so. Well, he's now got a claim. He can make his own anti-pope. So he may seem... I'm interested to see what happens there, because he doesn't have Italy, so he can't form the empire. I've attacked an army in hills. This was a bad idea. Help me. You're my only hope. No, you're not helping me. That's irritating. Well, we're going to shattered retreat all the way back home. Yeah, we're going to have to raise tribal army now, aren't we? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Raise tribal army. Go fight. Have fun. Tribal armies are a little bit overpowered at times, but they are only light infantry, so you know they have their disadvantages. Against a professional army, they're going to struggle, but against just this random Gwynedd force, they shouldn't have any difficulty whatsoever. I'm going to lead the army as well, just to show I'm not scared. And there you are. So we're going to go attack you. We've caught you. Yeah, you've got hills, but I'm just going to wipe you out. And I become Roth. Interesting. So I'm going to seize Gwynedd. Essentially is what's going to happen here. Once all my armies combined here, I might actually be able to just rush it down. Which would be a nice end to the episode. But if not, well, we'll see. He's a joy to have around. Ah, so he's already... he's sorted out my letters for me, whereas you can have the event where they start peeking through them. Which is obviously the intrigue event. But you know, he's conscientious. Or whatever the word is. He doesn't want to intrude. We're going to rush it down. 50% war score, cool. So now we've just got a bishopric and a town to take. And you're going to try and take Mann, are you? Well, I'm going to take Gwynedd. And I think I know which one I prefer. So we're going to take this. We've got Carnarvon, Bangor and Aberfour. We've improved relations with the Pope, but which Pope? Because currently there are two. He does not like me. Wow, he does not like me. Tyrant minus 130. Was I that bad that the news of what I've done has travelled all the way to Italy? Apparently. Well, we're going to go and occupy. We're going to go and take out this army, just because I I've got ticking war score now. And the anti-papacy has ended. And Bohemia has blobbed into Saxony. Okay, fair enough. So we're going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.